Good morning, peeps. Or good afternoon or good evening, peeps. This is Stephanie from Stephanie Sue's. I pray everyone is doing well. I came back to just put some extra things. I was going to add these on this just to bring out some whatever. I don't know my reasoning. I just wanted to add it. And then I have some rub-ons that I'm going to put on. Then hopefully I can start on another envelope to collage. I'm not going to do anything to the inside, so because I don't know if I'm going to put a pocket on the inside or what, but we're going to leave it as is for now. All right. So I'm going to use some glue though to put these down. Let's see, what do I have? I need to soak this tip in some real hot water so that this glue can melt. That's in there that won't let it do what it's supposed to do. So I do have an extra metal tip that I've already soaked in hot water, and it's clean and ready to go. I had did those two at the same time, but I really don't know where I put it. Of course, I haven't really looked for it. It's late at night. I have to go to work in the morning. So today that I'm working on this is Labor Day, Monday night. And I'm not sleepy yet. It's 10 o'clock, 10:05 to be exact. This will probably be get covered because after I sew in my signature, I'm gonna put some type of fabric on the spine. I just caught up on, I've seen the first season of Wednesday, but of course, it's like I had to rewatch it before I watched the second season of Wednesday. So I was waiting for September the 3rd to come out, so it's all on there, so that you won't have to wait, you know, watch the first 4 and then wait on the second 4. So I'm prepared to watch it. The second season of Wednesday, which all of it comes out on September 3rd. Of course, you're seeing this video. September 3rd would be Wednesday. But this video that you're watching, of course, isn't coming out till Friday. Okay, let me do this side. Alright, so let's do some rub-ons. And then later on I'll figure out, do I want to put some corners on here or not? And what colors do I want to put on there? But that will be when I get ready to add in the signature. So let's use some of these rub-ons. What do you want to use? Let's use some flowers and some butterflies. Some leaves. I just want to see, is it going to adhere first? That's what I want to know first. How's it going to do? Yeah, it did. It did it. I'm going to put some flower right here maybe. See what else we have. I'll just cut off a bunch and just put them in some spots. It doesn't have to be a lot. See what I'm doing? I'll just lay them down and then I'll want something right here, or leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it. So that's good right now for here. Don't want to overdo it, you know. Sorry that I'm shaking the table when I do this. So me shaking the table makes the camera move. I like it. Let's do this side, and then I can just put you on pause and come back after I've sewed around. I'm gonna sew around it, and then I'm gonna come back and start on another manila envelope. That's what I will do. I don't know what these are. Are these blueberries or something? Let's see, what else do we have? So I have, what's I using? So this, should I go ahead and use this? No. This. What else do I have? What else can I use on here? Another butterfly. Not that one, because I already have one doing that. So let me get this. And then this butterfly right here. Okay. See, where do I want these things? Let's see. So, where'd that other butterfly go? Oh, right here. Okay, right there. And maybe this right here. Maybe. I might go ahead. Okay, this is what's going to happen. Because I do have to go to work on Tuesday. This is Monday. Of course, you're not seeing this until Friday. I have to go to work. So I'll probably, when I get off of work, probably gather the signature and stuff. And I'm just going to finish the book. And when I come back, when you see this on Friday, you would see me starting on another one. So you would see this, the completion of this, and me starting on another one. How about that? Because you know how to gather signatures and things like that, right? Papers and stuff. There's so many people showing that. How they do that. And my videos really are really just craft with me's, not tutorials. But hopefully you learn something in my craft with me's. I made a lanyard for a coworker, and I had to keep watching videos on how to, did I put that down? On how to put the breakaway clasps on. I'll show it to you in a minute. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. Plastic thing I got to put it in. But I wear me one, and it's beaded, and one of my coworkers wanted one. Actually, a couple of them wanted one. So I only got a chance to make the one for the first person who asked for it. And she wanted like a pink and a green. She's an RN. Look at that. So closing it. Yeah, I think I am. I think I probably will put some corners on it. I have these other type of corners that I had got. I gotta find where they are, where I put them. And they're not the metal corners. They're like chipboard corners. I might use those. Okay, let me show you this right quick. And you're gonna be seeing all this. I'll be back in the same video, but I am pausing it on, this is Monday night, and then I'm gonna resume recording in the same video on Thursday, so this will be out on Friday. But here's that lanyard I made. Here's the, I'll go ahead and take it out. I got these from Temu, like to maybe put bookmarks in at the sale when they purchase them. I thought, so she's a nurse, and she liked pink and green. I had this bow already. I had some of these, but not like this. I had got these, but I wanted something different for nurses and scrubs. So these colors went well with this. It's the breakaway clasps. And we have badges, so she could put her badge on here. So think about me. I don't know if I'll have time to make some of these for the craft market or not. But anywho, I'm going to be back, and I already told you what I was going to be doing when I come back. So me coming back is like, to you, it's just like that. To me, it's 3 days later. All right. I might put in here, yeah, I'm going to put Monday, and then I'm going to put when it's Thursday, the day I resume. I'm going to put Thursday. All right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. It's Thursday. Thursday. It's like 3:30 p.m. Central. So that means the house hasn't wind down yet. So I will be getting interruptions. But I know what I told you I was going to come back doing. So I don't think I'm doing that. I'm going to go ahead, and I already collected my papers. So we're going to go ahead and add the papers in together. We'll get them situated, but I'm going to set them to the side for a moment. Two, I decided, okay, let me show you this first. Hopefully, I was going to see if I push this down, it will focus better. Let me stand up and look. See what it's looking like. Okay, I think it looks okay. Let's be focused. I wanted to show you, these are the corners I put on, which were, I think, so Sharice, my mother, when she went to go visit Sharice in Connecticut, it was a year ago. Not this year. Was it last year or the year before last? She had, my mom was doing some shopping in my sister's stuff. So my sister, I think these came from her. I don't think I purchased them. They're these corners. They're like real light chipboard, not heavy chipboard. These are stars in the ocean. This was Lily in the Valley. Imagining the distant twilight. The fantasy of dawn. Pink old dream. Sharice is visiting. You know, we're having my mama 90th birthday party the end of the month, and Sharice will be coming back to Illinois from Connecticut. She might take some of her stuff back. I know she doesn't need it. I know she don't need it, but who am I to say? Who am I to say? Well, anyway, I use them, aren't they? They blend in, you know, in the corners, which here it covered up the front a little bit, but it's a collage, so it shouldn't matter. And then I went ahead and added on some different things there. I'm still not sure about a pocket. So I was going to work on my signature, but I decided instead of poking a hole in for a charm here, I was looking for, I had some bigger tags. I don't know where I put them, but I had these little medium small tags, which I'm going to hang charms off of here. So we'll work on that. But first we're going to collage this together. And then I have just some old scraps and stuff and things I've used in other journals or stuff that I've just thrown in here. I might have opened up a bag of something and thrown it in. So we'll use some of these to collage on here, right? So let's try to be quick. Let's not think about it. I do know I printed out, I don't know if this will fit on here or not. I might have this on here. Friendship is like a flower. I'll tear around here so it can look collageable. And I'm going to put that on here for sure. Oh, that's why it looks so heavy. It feels so heavy. So let's just start putting, I also got a bag of stuff. I'll use those balloons. Let me see. I should just close my eyes and grab something. Grab a few things to use. How about that? I don't know. I don't know, girl. I just grabbed out some stuff. Got the music. What's in here? Maybe that. Well, let's just see. Let's just see. Should I use glue or matte gel? Let's use where's my sorry, I bumped this. Where is the paper, you know, I like to sit it on top of something. I don't know where I put it at, so I guess I'll use glue. I'll just put this here. I really want to use matte gel. Yeah, let's just use matte gel. This had dried out. Oh no, it's still some in here. It didn't dry out. Okay. Let's just use this and see. Then it's like a cut it. Are you getting the focus? What else do I have? Not that. We'll just go ahead and cover that hole, and then I could put another hole in it. You know? Cut that. What else do I have over here? I was going to use some butterflies. And then just one more thing. On the other side, I'll try to add the friendship. Or should I add it now? Let me see. If I tear this, I know I've been liking the clean cut, but this is different because it's big, so I need to tear it. I need to tear around some things. How about that? I think I'm gonna glue that on. Yeah. Okay. So, I need more water. I got rid of the water because I didn't think I was gonna be doing this again. Well, I was supposed to be, but I need to change out my water though. Oh, that's charms in there. Let me lay this here this way. And then put some glue on here. Going this way. Yeah. I'm gluing this because it's kind of like cardstock. It's not heavy though, but it's not like light paper. So I just want to use glue. I'll put it this way. Probably should put a small something right there. Let's just get a little piece of this. A little piece of this. Put that on top of there. This was covering up. There's a whiteness showing. I'm just covering that up a little bit. A lot of it, not a little bit. Okay, let's see. Now that's for now. So let's cut around here. Still needs to dry. So while I'm letting this dry, I don't know if I'll come back to it to do the back of it. We'll work on the signature. I need to get this brush in some water though. Because then when it dries, I'm going to poke the hole through. And then that way, when I cover this hole back, I can poke the hole through the other way. I like it. So let me let that sit there while I go get some water. Put this in some water. And then I'm not going to put you on pause. I'll be right back to... Okay. All right. Now let's just set these aside. Yeah, let's just set these aside, and then I will come back to it. I'll grab another stack for the other side. Yep. Stephanie, you could have easily paused that, and we didn't have to see you doing all of that. Well, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let me get the paper back out. what I had. I don't remember. Well, I can't name all the digitals. I don't know who I print this off from, but you could print them off big, small. If you want to know, holler at me in the comments. But it's all different sizes. I printed it on the light cardstock, and then I printed another digital image on the back, of which came from Creative Fabrica. And then as I was finding backgrounds pages on Creative Fabrica, I was like, I'll pay another $47 because it comes in handy. This is from Inky Fingers Society. I have some bigger ones, but should I pull it out? I have to put you on pause to do that, so I may not use that. I may grab a bigger one. Amity Bloom, and I printed. Even though this is going to be closed, but this I printed this coffee stain digitals from Creative Fabrica on the back of these. Amity Bloom, Sharice, One More J on TikTok. That's Sharice. Then I had this dotted book I have bought with dotted paper, dotted grid. So I got that from there. This old typing paper came from the thrift store. Ooh, I accidentally bent that. So we'll leave it. We shall leave it. Just folding it up the paper. Thrift store. Creative Fabrica. I printed on the back of, what was this? This was something I printed a while back. I don't know if I got it off of Ko-fi as a free digital, and if I did, it would have been probably from Artie Mays. I always give like $1 or $2. Pocket. I'm gonna sew down there. I'm gonna sew down the edges of on the edges of some of these. Creative Fabrica, and I printed this on Sharice's paper, which is my paper. Amity Bloom. So this is her friendship digitals, the friendship, because this book, you know, I did that, put that poem on there and about friendship. So that's why I was like, oh, I remember buying that. You know, some of this stuff I've always had. Okay. This is from the thrift store. Was a class book. It's got first week, second week, period, beginning, period, ending. So it's a class schedule. Monday, Tuesday, Monday through Friday. I got some of these tags from Amity thrift store. Okay. Tags from Amity. I don't remember who I got that from. Okay, Amity. All right, so let's just work with these papers. Set you aside for a moment, just right here, and then you right there. All right. Okay. I like let's see. Let's just get started on what we want to do. I don't have too many papers that are this way, that are different sizes, you know. Should grab some other papers for different sizes. Put something else in there. Put something else there. To add some more. I'm keeping this long because I don't know if I just want to cut it or do I want to fold it. So, I don't know yet. I've been watching Wednesday. I have 2 more episodes to go. I don't know if I'm going to cut those off or leave them. Did I put all of the... Do I want to put... I think I'll cut those. Oh, here's some more envelopes. I want to use this. Okay, here, hold on. Okay, my son was getting off work. Oh, I know where I was going to put that. I gotta glue these. To glue them. I was getting the glue out. You know how it dries up when you don't put nothing in it. that one. Thought I had another half sheet in here somewhere. Oh, I thought I had another one, a yellow. Where's the yellow sheet? Here it is. Do you want it this way or the other way? This way. Okay. Then I'm going to cut those off, and then I'm going to sew down the you know, size of some of the papers. So I'll be back. Okay. I sewed some stitches, trims, whatever. I sewed down the side of the page edges on some of them. You'll see that when I do my flip through. And then I left this I didn't glue it together so that they can write on the inside. I thought that was good. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to finish the book, and then I'm going to come back and do a flip through. But before I finish the book, I want to do the other side of this tag, of which I have already put down some double stick tape, because I did this collage a long time ago. And of course you don't want to use glue. So I wanted to stick it on here and probably put a few pages on few things on the corners of it. Hopefully it'll come out right. So let me just do this right quick. I never did that before. If you don't pull this off right. And pull this off right. Oh. Gosh, you gotta pick it up right, or it'll peel off not peeling off right. Let me just skip it. Because it knows I'm in a hurry. Some people use, let me see. I don't have a straight pen nearby. Let me use this to pick at it. Some people do. They pick it up like that way. Did that get it? Yeah. See if I can get this. I can't remember what they use to do it, but I'm using the pen. Straight pen. Did I do it? Did that do it? Yeah. And the last one. Ooh, that's sticky. Sticky. So let's stick this down on it. I'll just do this up like that. I don't know why I did it straight down the middle. I should have did it just all to one side, and then I could have, you know, did what I needed to do. Right? What else can I put on here? There's some yellow. I'll just go in and tear it this time because I don't have long to do. Do I want to do it this way? I should use some washi tape too. How about that? Put some glue on it. Am I out of frame? I don't know. I'm trying to hurry up. I have other washi tape, but I just have these two on my desk. And the others are like metallic, and I don't want to use that. But I have lots of others. But this is what's sitting on my desk. That's why I always grab this same one. Because that is what's sitting here. I'm going to tape down the side. Thought I had another. Let me see. I had some more up here. Yeah, same ones I've had. Excuse me, I know my big arm is in the way. Just should I wrap this over? Hopefully. Okay, we just do that like that. Should I put something right here? Yeah, I'll just use that. Okay. That's the other side of it. This and this side. So I'm going to off screen put some trim on. Some trim I had ordered from Temu. I think I'm going to use this blue. I got green too. I may use green also. And then I am going to put some the charms and things on here. And just, you know, finish out the book. And then I'll be back for a flip through in this same video. Okay. All right. I shall return. Hey, all right. I'm back and it's finished. It's finished. I left this hanging because I didn't know if I was going to hang something on it. So I'm not. So I'm going to cut this. But let's start with a little bookmark. It says friendship of flowers. Friendship is like a flower growing in its glory, each and every seed telling a story. So I sewed around it, and this is the other side. Let me put hopefully it focuses it in. This is the other side. And this I use nylon. This is nylon. You call it thread. And these are the different beads and things I got. I have this every time I do this one craft fair, one of the ladies who makes jewelry, she has what she calls bead soup, and I buy a jar from her every time. So I decided to grab that jar and use some of those beads. Hold on, let me grab one. She'll make different sizes. I'll grab two. All different sizes. She put some in mason jars. And then I buy them. Like this jar was $9. So just full of different beads and some jewelry she's probably made, and she just threw it in here. So sometimes you'll find a ring or two, some brooches. So every time we go, I buy at least 2 of them. And this one, I believe, was $18. So it's, you know, different beads and things in here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 this size, 1 this size, and then a smaller jar about this size full of beads from her that I had got. So sometimes I'll grab those and pour it out, and I'll work with the different beads. So, but that's that right here. And then I have put, I tied this way by I just wrapped this whole thing through here. I put an eyelet on here. So I just put the whole strand through here like thus. And I put a knot here and a knot there. And then that's how I'm wrapping it with that, right? Okay. So then we have, of course, remember Precious Friend. And this is the poetry titled Precious Friend. And then that's the author. It all came together when you put everything together and you put the rest of the items on. It makes it look really nice. There's the back cover. Friendship's Door. So there's the poem for it. I might make a couple of others. Like that. For friendship. I had these. I didn't know how to hang them on here. So this was it says Friends Forever. In case somebody bought this for a friend and they could give their friend one of the hooks. But I didn't know how to put it on here so that they could take it right back off. I didn't know. I didn't have an idea of how to put that on there, so I didn't use it. So there's a lot of Tim Holtz ephemera or little things that I have that I need to use up because I have a lot of them. So I saw someone, I meant to look it up, who I was looking at that did this. That did a butterfly book, and she put all the butterflies in. And I was like, oh, okay, that's a cute idea. So I used some flowers and butterflies. So, and then I was like, well, let me use those on my tags, which you'll see momentarily. So then I had put also, you know, that, what I told you I was going to use, I put that on there. I just used the one color. But I like this. I like it. And as I'm flipping the pages with you, I'm just checking to see if everything is good. I put a butterfly here, and then that lace heart we were talking about, I just glued it on the corner of that. So this is an envelope, and I just had this paper that I had, and I folded it in half and just put it there. Just, you know. So this is one of the tags. And then this is from Tim Holtz, so I just glued this bird on there instead of, I had put a hole in it. I said, well, no, I'll just put some birds or a flower or the butterfly up here for the tag piece instead of the fabric. You know how we do the ties. And this was some Polaroid pictures I had. I happened to find this one that I had printed on photo paper. So that's cute and girly. And I don't remember where I got a lot of these things from. I know these journal cards I had got with the ladies on it. So I just paper clipped that on here with a piece of jewelry dangling from it. Charm. And so here's that flower. And then, you know, this is going to open like that. Like this, like that. Just that part of that envelope like that. Here's another piece of flower. I'm gonna, at the beginning of me showing this flip-flop, I'm gonna tell you whose video I got this from. I might just flash her name up there because I think it would be her most recent video. So I'm gonna flash her name. Not it won't be as I'm pointing. You'll see it before you get to this part. Or will you? I don't know. And then this says besties, and this is a I colored it on the back so it'd be nice to write on. Here's another flower part. This also opens, and I put, oh, it got glued down, so good thing I look at that. So I put the mushrooms. So that opens up that way. Another part, the other part of the half of that envelope. This is a sticker. I think, did I get these from? I don't know who I got these from. The flowers of friendship. And then there's a dragonfly. And here's two other tags with the butterfly and the flower. Like it. So, I remember I said in the beginning I was going to sell this for $28, but now I've added more stuff to it because it was going to be kind of plain, but I put you know, the little danglies on it, and then I have this bookmark with it, which I could sell this separate. I probably make some and sell them separately. So if this was just $28 and now I'm adding this, I think I'm going to add $10 onto this and sell it for $38. It's still not past $49. Trying to stay under $50. And then there you have it. I like it. It turned out really well. I had my small doubts of how the cover was going to look, but I love it. I love it. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Of course, you'll be seeing this on Saturday. And, have a great day and a better tomorrow. Pray for me and I'll pray for you that God grants you anything that you have asked him for. Be blessed.